With the confirmation that Marc Marquez will drive for Gresini Racing, a satellite team powered by Ducati, many were quick to point out that he will have the opportunity to become the first satellite rider to win a championship in the Premier class since Valentino Rossi did it in 2001. Retired world champion Casey Stoner looked at the likelihood of this happening. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, can Marc Marquez win championship on a satellite bike? Stoner, while speaking to AS, started off by cautioning Marc that it won't be easy. I don't think that it's easy. With Ducati, he will probably have a slightly better bike than the one he was riding, but he knows Honda very, very well. He then highlighted a key weakness of the Ducati bikes. You know, the Ducati is not a bulletproof bike. We see that many Ducati riders are still capable of losing the front. So we'll have to wait and see how Marc performs. He then spoke about the right approach for Marc. You don't just get on a bike and then go and win the championship, but I still think Marc is probably the best rider on the grid. We have to get Marc's confidence back, and hopefully the injuries and everything else will be a thing of the past and he can focus and give us some great moments. He then gave his thoughts on the suggestion that factories will always give a higher preference to their own teams as opposed to the satellite teams. But I don't think there's any problem winning that way, especially nowadays there is much less difference between factory bikes and satellites. He signed off by being positive about Marc's chances. So I don't think there's any problem, no reason why it can't be done, as long as you have a good mentality and don't look for new things to always be the best. Fast feed. For Pramac Johann Zarco, his maiden win was a really big feeling of release in the body. To think about this victory is an amazing feeling. It's going to be interesting to see the feeling I have with the bike in Thailand. For Pramac Jorge Martin, it was really painful the past 2 weekends. But I was fast. This keeps me alive, knowing that I have the speed. My mentality is always to attack, to try to win both races. Marc Marquez explained that money always is important, and if somebody says it isn't, they will be lying. But sometimes you need to believe in yourself and follow what you feel. It's true that I have the highest salary in MotoGP, but I'm happy with what I will have next year. Yamaha's Franco Morbidelli was already excited enough that he was going to ride a Ducati. And then to see Pramac, my future team, winning and being the top team in the standings for sure fills me with a lot of excitement. Will Jorge Martin still be able to bounce back in the title fight? Be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.